Hello, welcome to my channel today. My name is Lulu. I'm a realtor, I'm a real estate agent, and I'm in the business of helping you make money for sure. Okay, so welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time or you bump into my channel for the first time, please kindly scroll down to watch all the videos I've posted so far on YouTube. I'm actually new on YouTube videos, and kindly click the subscribe button so you could get more information on real estate investment in Nigeria. Okay, so what do I want to talk about today? I want to talk about reasons you should own real estate investment. If you currently live in Nigeria and if you currently live in diaspora, there are reasons why you just have to own real estate investment. Okay, so let's talk about the financial instruments. Now, as at 3 years ago, the treasury bills was booming. People who bought into treasury bills were being paid higher percentage. Probably like some of them got 15%, some got 10%, depending on how long you're holding it for. Okay. Now, as at today, yes. If you buy a treasury bill today, right, and then you hold it for the period of 1 year, which is 365 days, the interest that will be paid on it is 0.5%. Can you imagine that? Way low. That's like 1000% lower than it used to be. Okay, and then if you're conversant with the inflation rate in Nigeria, realize that as at last year the inflation rate was about 12.37%. Today is in the rate of 13.47%. The inflation rate is high, way high. So if you have an investment, or if you're not doing an investment that would give you return higher than the inflation rate, that means you're basically not in business, or you're basically not doing and not having, you don't own an investment. That's what it basically means. Every investment you should be considering now should be an investment that gives you a return higher than inflation rate. That way you break even, that way you make return on investment. So if you're one of those who like to probably stack up money in the bank, and then you have money laying there, you don't have any use, like money that are not functioning at the moment, right? You should consider owning real estate investment. So the factors of inflation rate, the factors of if you're trying to go into the financial market, trying to buy what's called treasury bills, right? Financial instrument like treasury bills. You can't do that anymore because the returns are really low. If you're looking at fixed deposits, the return is very low. The interest being paid on fixed deposit is way low. So this financial instrument actually a no investment at the moment, and because it's a no investment at the moment, and basically businesses are not really booming like it used to be, mostly during after this COVID period. The next place people are pushing their money into is real estate investment, because that's about the surest investment at the moment. That is where you're sure of your capital being safe, you're sure of positive return on investment. Okay, so you're sure of safety of the investment. Okay, when it comes to real estate investment, and because the real estate investment is basically the safest at the moment, we're having more and more investors pushing money into the real estate investment in the real estate industry. Okay, more and more investors are pushing all the money into real estate investment, and this brings the hike in price, because since everyone is basically pulling their money and pushing it into real estate investment, the sector keeps booming. Okay, and then because it booms, definitely the real estate developers will tend to increase price. Now, don't think because people are pushing money to real estate investment, then the prices of properties are going to increase. That's like the major reason. No, that's not the major reason. When it comes to houses, let's talk about houses now. When it comes to houses, what are the reasons why houses are actually increasing in price? One, price of bag of cement used to sell for 2,650 naira as earlier this year, but today a bag of cement sells for 3,650 naira. That's increment of 1,000 naira per bag. If you want to talk about the POP bag, right? POP cement bag, it's way higher. What used to sell for 500, 600, now you can get it for the cost of 1,000 something, 1,500 naira. So prices are increasing, okay? So because prices are increasing on building material, definitely it will affect the price of houses, okay? And then when it comes to land, why are lands increasing in price? Because whoever the real estate company is buying from, whatever the community, the individual that the real estate developers are buying these lands from, definitely they tend to increase the price because of the cost of living at the moment. So once they increase the price of these lands, okay, the developer that is buying from them tend to increase the price because they are in business as well to make money. They're not in business to run at loss. They're definitely in business to make money. So why am I saying all this? I'm saying all this because there are reasons to consider. You don't just get, when it comes to real estate investment, I get questions like, oh, why is the cost of this land high? At least you guys have not done anything on this land at the moment. Why is the cost high? And then secondly, this house you showed me like 3 months ago was selling for X amount. Why is this showing this amount at the moment? Okay, so these are the reasons why I stated the essence of, or the reasons behind the increment in prices for land and then houses. Okay, now those are like the two major factors, aside the fact that people are pushing their money for safety into real estate investment. So if you currently live in Nigeria, my advice here, it goes, if you currently live in Nigeria, you should consider real estate investment. Consider as much real estate investment as you can. Okay, it's either you're going for capital investment, which is land, or you're going for rental investment, that rental property investment, like buying properties, putting out on rent for rental purpose, or you decide to put it out for short let apartments. Today I'm going to talk about a whole lot, so let me just break it down. People say, I get this question like, why are you advising me, okay, I buy a house for 50 million, for instance, for example, and then I put out for rent and I get about 2.8 million or 3 million, depending on the location of the house or the property actually, and then you get it in return. Some people don't have patience to wait for, oh, I'm getting this return on investment. How come I'm getting like 2 point something million naira as rental, and I bought it for the cost of 50 million. How long will it take me to recoup the capital that I invested? Now, don't forget, the house, number one, is yours. It can never go to someone else. It's not going to expire. Definitely, it's not going to disappear from you. So, secondly, you put rental income. You put a particular amount for rent, and then don't forget, the rent is not permanent. It's not fixed. You tend to increase rent over a period of time, and then if you decide to say you don't want to do the rental part, you want to do the short let apartment, depending on the location of that house, right? You can charge for a night from as low as 50,000 naira to as high as 100,000 naira, depending on the kind of property in question, okay, and depending on the location of this property. Like I said in my last video, two major factors to consider before getting to real estate investment. So kindly go back there and watch through. Okay, so for rental income, don't forget, the property remains yours forever. And then if you maintain it properly, you tend to earn more when it comes to rental investment. And don't forget, you're in business for cash flow. If you're going for investment, let's say you're going for the rental, like I said, the rental income property investment, the essence is for cash flow purposes, okay? And then if you're going for capital investment, it's very, very advisable for you to get lands at the right location, because once there's development coming around where you have that land, the value of the land appreciates. And then definitely if you have to resell, you resell higher than almost 50% or almost 100% compared to the price you bought it for. You know, so you'll be getting a return on investment of about 50 to 100%, depending on the development around the axis and depending on how much you bought the land actually. So I'm not going to say all lands come with increment or return on investment of between 50 to 100%. No, I'm not going to say that. So I had to do that correction there. So if you live in diaspora, I just talked to my brothers or my sisters that live in Nigeria. But if you live in diaspora, let's talk about this. You can as well key into the capital investment, and you can as well key into the property acquisition, put out for rental income, short let apartment. You know, the funny thing is, during the COVID period, a lot of our brothers, our sisters in diaspora, they made so much money because the value of the naira compared to the value of the dollar, right? It favored them more because they had to send money down here, change it up, and then it comes up really high. Get so most of them tend to buy. They bought enough lands, they bought houses. Some of them are still buying. You can still take advantage of this whole dollar naira rate that is actually very funny at the moment. I would say because I live in Nigeria, but it favors you that is in diaspora. So what am I saying in essence? I'm saying in essence is there's actually no need for you to stack up money in the bank if you're not making money with the money you have. Did you get that? What makes you wealthy is not about the amount you have in your bank account. What makes you wealthy is the money you have in your bank account. Are you sending it to different investment opportunities? Are you using the money you have to make more money? Most of these wealthy people, see what they do. They make money from a certain industry. They don't just keep it stagnant at the bank. They ensure that they use that money to make more money. And then the money they make, they use that same money to make more money. So thereby they expand their wealth portfolio. It basically means they can never go broke. They can never go broke. If they decide to leave this earth today, their families will never go broke. So it is always advisable. If you're stacking up with money in the bank, it should be your saving up to invest. It shouldn't be your saving and not investing. Because the more you just save and keep it at the bank, the inflation rate keeps devaluing the naira. The amount of naira you have in the bank. Do you understand? So I think I have a meeting quickly, so I have to quickly go because I think I'm talking a whole lot. I'm saying a whole lot, but don't worry. Stay tuned to my channel. Click the subscribe button. If you have any questions, my email will be on the description. My phone for mobile phone number, my WhatsApp number will be there, so you can as well reach us for guidance, for questions. I am really ready to help you through. Okay, so I hope you're able to get one or two lessons, learn one or two things from what I just said. I know I said a whole lot. I gave out a whole lot of information, but I hope I'm able to make sense to you. Okay, so thank you for coming to my channel. My name remains Lulu. Okay, and I'm in the business to help you make money for sure. I'll be looking forward to hear from you. If you have not subscribed, please click the subscribe button. Thank you and have a lovely day. Bye.